Evening to all parents, students, and alumni. My name is Glenn Mackenzie from King Edward. Initially, when we started this project and the planning for this project, we never expected the talent or the magnitude of the talent to be so great. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a variety of talent to showcase, and we appreciate all the support from the viewers at home. And I'm sure the acts do too. And now we will have Emily Hu from Brescia to play an introduction on the piano. Thank you, Emily. Today, I'm happy to have brought you some talent from King Edward. We do this in support of the Tomorrow Trust Fund, an organization that we as a school have worked very closely with. They act as a middleman by connecting our school with other charities and funnel our proceeds to other organizations. They have done brilliant work for our school and have helped out with numerous organizations. We'd love for you to check them out and some of their work at tomorrow.org.za. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce our first act, the Junior Marimba Band. Thank you, Marima Band. I think they did an excellent job. Our next performance will be a combination band that we actually put together as a result of this talent show during our audition process. I'd ask for a round of applause, but I understand that it's a bit of a difficult situation. Thank you.
The sweetest thing, and it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. Oh, you're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? Oh, hey, you don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly. It's the sweetest thing, and it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. Oh, you're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine on my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, best part. It's the sunrise and those brown eyes, yes. You're the one that I desire. When we wake up and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine on my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, best part. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you... Thank you.
Good evening and a warm welcome once again. My name is Kirsten Veach and I'm the head girl of Brescia House School for 2021. The charity organization we have chosen to represent today is Sandparks Honorary Rangers, which is a registered non-profit and public benefit organization. The Sandparks Honorary Rangers organization is open to volunteers with a passion for nature and a dedication to support the South African national parks. They facilitate various activities through which the public can become involved and enjoy successful junior honorary ranger programs. Children from 12 to 18 are taught about nature, animal behavior, and conservation. To donate to projects identified by Sandparks, managed through a wish list system, and find out more about this very important conservationist cause, please visit www.sandparksvolunteers.co.za. Thank you, and remember that small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can change the world. Now, I would like to introduce our first Brescia House performance of the night, Isha Parbu, Dasha Reddy, and Sarah Wimberley performing Perfect.
Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
Thank you so much, girls. That was beautiful. And our next performance from Brescia House is Kani Nkabende performing Tattooed Heart by Ariana Grande.
You don't need a lot of money, and you don't have to play no games. All I need is all your loving to get the blood rushing through my veins. I wanna say, steady, oh, I act like it's 1954. No, I wanna talk a little just as long as I'm the name on your tattooed heart. You don't need to worry about making me crazy, 'cause I'm way past that. So just call me if you want me, 'cause you got me, and I'll show you how much I wanna be on your tattoo heart. Just as long as I'm the name on your tattooed heart, wrap me in your jacket, my baby, and lay me in your bed and kiss me underneath the moonlight, darling. Let me trace the lines on your tattooed heart. Lord, Lord, ooh, oh, yeah. Just as long as I'm the name on your tattooed heart.
Thank you so much, Kani. We'll now be taking a 5-minute break just so that we can sanitize and switch stations. Please enjoy some of the videos that the schools have put together for you. Thank you.
mind, say Mary's, get out of your mind, sense! 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 Mary's, get out! Get out of your mind, sense! Get out of your mind, sense! Get out of your mind, sense! Mary's, get out! Get out of your mind, sense! Get out of your mind, sense! Get out of your mind, sense! Mary's, get out of your mind, sense! Get out of your mind, sense!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chidima Ngokedi. I am the deputy head girl at Parktown High School for Girls. In March 2020, I had the privilege of meeting some of the most humblest girls in my life. These girls were from the house group Charity, who besides the harsh and brutal stories of their past, they had so much love to give. The house group began in 1999 with the Hillbrook Drop-In Center, which serves as the temporary home for young street girls under 19 years old. The center has gained recognition from street children and sex trade operators in the area, and by means of early intervention and retrieval, has become a net for these lost girls who have fallen short from the system. Under the umbrella of the house group, these girls, besides the unfortunate situations they have been put through, are capable of being the best versions of themselves. They are in need of sanitary pads, study resources, clothes, and any monetary value. I will end with a quote by Isabella Allende: "We only have what we give." Thank you.
I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at your ocean eyes. Burning cities and napalm skies. 15 flares inside your ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes, no fair. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. I've never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes. I've been walking through a world gone blind. Can't stop thinking of your diamond mind. Careful creature made friends with time. He left her lonely with a diamond mind. And those ocean eyes, no fair. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. I've never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes. No fair. You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. I've never fallen from quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes.
very much. Next up, we have our traditional dance girls. Thank you. Lastly, we have a guitar and a singer.
And he had no time to regret, kept his lips wet with his same old safe bet.
Me and my head high and my tears dry, get on without my guy.
And you went back to what you knew, so far removed from all that we went through.
And I tread a troubled track, my odds are stacked, I go back to back. We only said goodbye with words.
I died 100 times,
And you go back to her and I go
back to, and I go back to us. And I love you much, and it's not enough. You love blow and I love puff.
And life is like a pipe, and I'm a tiny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only said goodbye with words.
I died 100 times,
And you go back to her and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words.
I died 100 times,
But you go back to her and I go
back to
back,
black. And I go back to,
I go back to. We only said goodbye with words.
I died 100 times,
And you go back to her and I go
back to.
back.
Much girls for the beautiful act. We'll now have a 5-minute break. Enjoy the filler videos from the schools.
Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to us.
Hi, My name is Kutlano Manaka, and I'm the head boy of St. Stithians Boys College. Up next, representing St. Stithians Boys College, we have Jordan Carr performing Grow As You Go by Ben Platt.
You say there's so much you don't know. You need to go and find yourself. You say you'd rather be alone, 'cause you think you won't find it tied to someone else. Who said it's true that the growing only happens on your own? They don't know me and you. I don't think you have to leave. If to change is what you need, you can change right next to me. When you're high, I'll take the lows. You can ebb and I can flow, and we'll take it slow and grow as we go. Grow as we go. You won't be the only one. I am unfinished, I've got so much left to learn. I don't know how this river runs, but I'd like the company through every twist and turn. Who said it's true that the growing only happens on your own? They don't know me and you. You don't ever have to leave. If the change is what you need, you can change right next to me. When you're high, I'll take the lows. You can ebb and I can flow, and we'll take it slow and grow as we go. Grow as we go. Grow as we go. Grow as we go. I don't know who we'll become. I can promise it's not written in the stars, but I believe that when it's done, we're gonna see that it was better that we grew up together. Tell me you don't wanna leave, 'cause if change is what you need, you can change right next to me. When you're high, I'll take the lows. You can ebb and I can flow, and we'll take it slow and grow as we go. Grow as we go. Grow as we go. Grow as we go.
I'm reluctant to even bring up COVID-19 on such a wonderful evening like this, but I think tonight it goes without saying that the talent of our boys and of our girls and everybody at our schools is truly wonderful. COVID has exacerbated many of the existing hardships in our community. At St. John's, we're separated only by one road with the communities of Yeovil, Brescia, and Hillbrow. And they've experienced the pandemic and some of its most drastic impacts. Part of that work, however, has been mitigated by the continuing work done by the St. John's College Academy. The St. John's College Academy is an after-school enrichment program in its 11th year for boys in grade 10 to 12, promoting excellence for them in mathematics, physical sciences, English, and life skills. At an annual cost of 750,000 Rand, the Academy currently serves 72 boys, each from disadvantaged backgrounds, in our communities in Brescia, Hillbrow, and Yeovil, who attend government schools in Hillbrow and Highlands North. Today, however, I'd like to bring your attention especially to the St. John's Prep Academy, which is essentially the academy extended to the grades 3 to 7. It targets young boys in our immediate community, and it has an educational objective, which is at the core of what we do at the college. It's still in its infancy, but it has a very sustainable model behind it. I think each of us here can acknowledge the fact that our private school education has prepared us so much for the world beyond. And if you are passionate about ensuring that that's the same for somebody who isn't as fortunate, then I'd really encourage you to support the St. John's Prep Academy. If you'd like to donate, you can head to the following website, www.stjohnscollege.co.za/foundation/how-to-donate. Tonight, our first act will be Benjamin Barry, who's in matric at St. John's, and he'll be performing a dramatic monologue. I've heard it and it's incredible, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Thank you.
I took a walk tonight. I walked over to the subway station. Yeah, you know, I was breathing okay. I didn't have no allergic reaction like you said I would. I took the subway, and Harold, he told me the secret. He said, you can stand all day at the turnstile, putting in nickels and dimes. You can say, open the sesame, and all kinds of words, but it won't do you no good unless you have one of these, magical coins, see? See? Yeah, if Harold hadn't given me one of these coins, I would have never been able to take that ride. How come you never told me about them token boots, Treat? You never told me that I could find my way. You told me that I would die if I went outside. Well, look at me, Treat. Look at me now. My face ain't swollen up and my tongue ain't hanging out. Yeah. I walked all the way over to the subway station. And I seen people talking and children laughing. And I ain't scared no more. I ain't scared because Harold, he gave me something. He gave me this map, see? How come you never gave me no map, Treat? You never told me that I could find my way. Well, I know where I am now. I know where I am, and you ain't gonna take that away from me. I'm at 6040 North Commerce Street, Philadelphia. I'm on the eastern edge of the state of Pennsylvania. I'm in the United States of America, on the Northern American continent, on the planet Earth. I'm in the Milky Way galaxy. That's where I am, Treat. I'm at the very edge of the Milky Way galaxy, swimming in a great ocean of space. You know, and let me tell you something. You're it, Tree. I ain't playing your game no more. I know where I am now. Do you understand me, Tree? Look at me, Tree. Do you understand me?
Thank you so much, Ben. Next, we have Okhorehile Seso, who will be performing a slam poem. I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, it's me again at 3 a.m. and I don't really know what to say because usually by this point I've held myself down and I've been in control, but with you, kind of feels like I'm in a car, pacing on a roller coaster, racing, moving swiftly through the wind, and in the middle of the ride, time stops. And I ask myself whether it was stupidity or desire that brought me to ride the roller coaster that is you. See, I liken you to a roller coaster because while you are exhilarating, you also strike a certain fear in me that I have never felt before. No, not the type of fear where you search your pockets and you can't feel your phone, or where you find it, then look at it and you see 13 missed calls from mom. See, I fear getting on, but I also fear not getting on, but I also fear what it might feel like once I'm on, but I also fear looking like a fool for not getting on. And not only that, but I fear what it might feel like for you if I were to get on, or if I didn't get on, or if you even want me on. See, I'm not much of a love poet, but if I were Rudy Francesco and if I were to write about love, I'd probably start off with writing about you. About how I love you the same way I ride a roller coaster for the first time. It's daunting and unhinged, yet exhilarating. I'm not much of a love poet, but if I were to write about love, I'd write about how each time I look into your eyes, I fall deep and unconsciously into an ocean of joy and tranquility. But every time I wake up, I realize that I can't swim, let alone float. I'm not much of a love poet, but if I were to write about love, I'd probably tell you about how I spend every night staying up till 3 a.m. attempting to write this. But every time I do, I end up deleting my words because no words can ever put into words how I feel. I'm not much of a love poet, but if I were to write about love, I'd write about how each time your name pops up on my screen, my heart jumps out of my chest and butterflies begin to line the walls of my rib cage. And I know it's a cliche, but hey, you make me feel like a kid again. I'm not much of a love poet, but if I were to write about love, I'd probably write about how part of me finds satisfaction in not being in control. I'm not much of a love poet, but if I were to write about love, I'd probably start off by saying, hi.
Thank you so much, Okhorogile. Next, we have Sheila Marie Manyara, who's an upper sixth student at St. John's in the sixth form, or the A levels. She will be singing a song called Breathe from In the Heights. I hope you enjoy it.
Andando el camino por toda su vida, respira. Si pierdes mis huellas, que Dios te bendiga, respira.
This is my street. I smile at the faces I've known all my life. They regard me with pride, and everyone's sweet. They say you're going places. So how can I say that while I was away, I had so much to hide? Hey guys, it's me. The biggest disappointment, you know. The kid couldn't hack it. She's back. She's walking real slow. Welcome home just breathe. Oh, just breathe. As the radio plays all forgotten boleros, I think of the days when the city was mine. I remember their praise, I te adoro, te quiero. The neighborhood waved and said, Nina, be brave and you're gonna be fine. And maybe it's me, but it all seems like lifetimes ago. So what do I say to these faces that I used to know? Hey, I'm home. Hey, they're not worried about me. They are all counting on me to succeed. I am the one who made it out, the one who always made the grade. But maybe I should have just stayed home. When I was a child, I stayed wide awake, climbed to the highest place on every fire escape, restless to climb. I got every scholarship, saved every dollar, the first to go to college. How do I tell them why I'm coming back home with my eyes on the horizon? Just me and the GWB, asking Nina, what'll you be? Straighten spine, a smile for the neighbors. Everything's fine, everything's cool. The standard reply, lots of tests, lots of papers. Small wave goodbye and pray to the sky. Oh God, and what would my parents say? Can I go in there and say, I know that I'm letting you down? Just
Sheila Marie, that was incredible. I think it's clear to see that at St. John's, we pride ourselves in our drama department. And as such, next we have Takuto Nashe Setole performing a slam poem. I hope you enjoy it.
Takudzwa Nashe is a Zimbabwean title that directly translates to God has elevated us. It is a title that declares praises to the Almighty and that is deeply rooted in the land of my ancestors, my culture, and my identity. However, I refer to it as a title because it was never a name. No, my oppressor asserted to me as an infant that my name would never gaze upon the light of recognition and that it will never be enunciated by any living soul, stripping me of my most valuable asset, my identity. But you see, as an infant, I had yet grasped the concept that a piece of me had died, so as you took the candy from the baby was none the wiser. Although this wasn't merely candy. No, Takuto Nashe was dead, deceased, buried amongst my ancestors' skulls and guarded by the oppressors who, as vultures, swarmed the unattainable sky, circulating the corpse. And I refer to the sky as unattainable because only they could reach that height. God had elevated me, which to my family was unmistakable, but the oppressor restricted me as if the hatred I endured was gravitational, pulling me down to the earth before I could ever experience the true essence of flight. My oppressor forced my body to abdicate. And as I witnessed you eradicate him from existence, as you forced your culture down his throat, causing his blackness to asphyxiate, you refused to resuscitate him on the premises that you could not articulate the title after proceeding to extenuate the seriousness of the reality. And although you pitied him and allowed him to take staggered breaths by alleviating that pressure, you further alleviated him from his blackness, forcing upon him a subtitle, TJ. And for the longest, I became comfortable in the flesh that was foreign to my ancestors, adhering to the rules and regulations of my oppressor as I retreated from the name that linked me to my roots. Until I began to decolonize my mind and dedicated myself to recovering what was mine, removing the pen from my oppressor's hand, becoming the author of my own story. So this is merely TJ's eulogy. A reminder of what once was, but will never be again.
Thanks so much, Takuto Nashe, as well as Ben, Okhorogile, and Sheila Marie. Right now, we're going to take a 5-minute break, and I encourage you to enjoy the other acts that we've put together as fillers for the rest. Thank you so much.
don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself. Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself. Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself. Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself. Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself. Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself. Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself. Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself. Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself. Oh, don't lie. This is actually beautiful. Dude. Don't lie. Don't lie. Let's not lie to yourself.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you're well, and I'm sure you've been enjoying what has been a wonderful night thus far. Hopefully, we can finish it off in a spectacular manner. I'm Setu, I'm the head girl at St. Mary's, and I'm very excited for you to see Tatenda, Agape, and Tana perform this evening. Before we begin, though, we would like to draw your attention to two amazing organizations. The first one being the Deep Salute Foundation, which works with early childhood development, or ECD. The vision is to focus on the child and all aspects of their growth, namely their spiritual, intellectual, emotional, and physical growth. To provide you with some context, at the moment, the children need fleece jackets and beanies with the winter approaching. Given that the past few days have felt like we are already in the middle of winter, even in our jerseys and blankets, we need to be extra cognizant of the reality that many children do not have warm clothing. The fleeces are made by the Sewing Salute Foundation, and they are 100 Rand and the beanies are about 60 Rand. You can go onto their website for more information. Another great organization is the Organization for Disability. And they are making a difference for the lives of differently abled people in Alexandra Township by facilitating services, providing aftercare facilities, and skills training. Itabileng is moving to a new premises this April, and so they'll need help erecting a fence, furniture, as well as a veggie garden. And so they also need help with sandwiches. If anyone would be willing to help them in April, you can also go onto their website for more information. Thank you once again for this opportunity. Our first act is Tatenda Chigede. She is a matric student at St. Mary's, and she'll be showcasing her amazing dramatic arts. She'll be performing a dramatic monologue from Five Betties by Jen Silverman.
I went to a play the other night in the theater. That's right, I went to the theater on a date with a married woman. We saw this very famous play by this dead man named Root Beer. The play was complicated, but it was about these people who fell in love with each other, and then everybody loved everyone. It was called Summer's Midnight Dream. Oh, it was incredibly cultural. Everybody stood and clapped, and all the actors came back on stage. Everybody stared at them and loved them and wanted to be them. I've always wanted to be an actor. I mean, I'm hot and talented, and I act all the time. This one time, this cop pulled me over. He was like, "Did you run that red light?" I said, "No, officer." And then I cried, and he totally let me go. I could really make it big. I want to be somebody who everybody knows. Actually, everyone is going to know who I am. Everyone's going to listen to me when I speak, and everyone's going to love me, even if they've never. So I'm inventing, directing, and starring in my own play in the theater. My play is going to be devised, because that's like a really cool thing that people do in the theater. Yeah, you'd have to be a playwright to produce it to know that. It's going to be iconic. So it's about summer, and it happens at midnight, and there's going to be a wall and a lion, and it's going to change lives, obviously, because it says a lot about like the community and respect and diversity and homelessness in children and Palestine and Israel, but not overtly. And most importantly, it's going to be a love story about two lovers named Bonnie and Clyde. No, Mordecai and Rigby. No. Thelma and Louise? Oh, whatever. Point is, love has to be the central theme, because a lot of people don't feel love. Then they do things like join gangs and kill people and become investment bankers. I know. You're probably looking at me thinking that it's easy being a playwright, writer, producer, actor, activist, celebrity, but it's not. Everyone always needs to know what I'm thinking and feeling, and I always have to be thinking and feeling for the orphans and the coronavirus and the global warming, because I have become a voice for my generation, and my generation has a lot to say, even if we can't spell very well. And honestly, I suffer hardships too. People are always falling in love with me, and that's like a lot to handle now that I'm extremely famous. And my personal assistants keep messing up my coffee order. I mean, how hard is it to remember a non-splendor caramel, half a low-fat milk, half almond milk, double shot latte? But I know that's just the price I have to pay when I'm this attractive and ridiculously famous. You know, most days I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, girl, you are hot. You are fierce. You are one fierce girl. You are the voice of your generation. And I feel good. I'm a rebel. I'm extraordinary. I have become the voice for my generation. And I'm God's gift to mankind. There can only be one me, and honey, I'm it.
Thank you to Tenda. Can't wait to see the self-produced show in theaters very soon. Next up, we have the wonderful Tana Proudfoot, who has the voice of an angel. Therefore, it is very fitting that she'll be performing Angel by Sarah McLachlan.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that will make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, oh, a beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty, oh, and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. So tired of the straight lines, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting, keep on building the lies that make up for all that you lack. It don't make no difference, oh, escaping one last time. It's easier to believe in this sweet madness, oh, this glorious sadness that brings me to my knees in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here.
Thank you, Tano. Your vocals enveloped us much like the arms of an angel. Finally, we have the lovely Agape Mhlanga, a versatile dancer in grade 10, and she'll be showing off her contemporary dance to Endlessly by Alina Baraz.
Show me where nobody goes. I'm lost in your kaleidoscope. I keep getting visions when you're coming close. I steady, top it off, I guarantee you done it. Good as it could ever be. You watch it, give to you, you give to me. You read me like a horoscope. You lean into me like you know the way to really love without me saying so. Steady, top it off, I guarantee you done it. Good as it could ever be. You watch it, give to you, you give to me.
Thank you, Agape. That was a perfect way to end off the night. I'd like to hand over to the head boy of Cares to bring a close to the evening.
Evening, everyone, again. I'd just like to extend a huge thank you to all of the schools that participated. I'm sure that we can all agree that the talent in the youth of South Africa is something that's immeasurable, to be honest. I hope that this gave the schools an opportunity to allow for their boys and girls to showcase the talent that they have at their school. I understand that over COVID it's been difficult, and that was the whole idea and the theme of tonight, was to extend the opportunity to the boys and girls of the schools, just to get the opportunity to come showcase their talent. I'd also like to thank the viewers at home, all the people watching. Without this, obviously it would not be possible to have this event, so I really like to thank all of you guys for the support, and we really do appreciate it, and I'm sure the acts do too. And lastly, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank Brescia, as well as their head girl, Kirsten. The event would seriously not be possible without you guys. And I say that with the head girl and the staff members and everyone included. I had moments of doubt, and I'm sure Kirsten can reiterate that feeling. We planned this 3 weeks ago. Well, we started the idea 3 weeks ago. So for Brescia to have helped us out and put this on, I really cannot thank you guys enough. But to try, I've got flowers just for Kirsten, and then just for the school as well. And I'm sure Kirsten can accept them on behalf of the school. So thank you very much for all that you've done. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the school's help. So, Kirsten can accept this on behalf of the school. So, yeah. So thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the viewers and all the people watching. I'd like to actually leave you with a quote from Queen Latifah. Be bold, be brave enough to be your true self. Thank you.